I listened very carefully to the report that was made by the Chief Justice. And there are 2 or 3 fundamental things that come to my mind. To cut down on all the things that we have said, from weak enforcement, to bribery, to court attendance, to backlog in our courts. I agree with the report and with the Chief Justice that some of these traffic offenses need to be moved to the realm of administrative interventions. Part of the reason why it's easy to pay a bribe rather than go to court is because it takes so long to pay a legitimate fine, and therefore it encourages more people to instead pay the bribe. And therefore, we must make it much more painful to pay the bribe and make it much more easy to pay the legal fine. It is our responsibility. Because if the fine for a traffic offense is 1,000 shillings, and it means you spend a whole day in a courtroom waiting to pay the 1,000, you know, that's how we end up with the challenges that we have. We have read here that not many people even come to court, right? And the IG will tell you he has a long list of people who want to join the traffic department. Not because they are hardworking officers who want to assist us in any manner, but because of what is going on there. So I think we just must call it what it is. I have always wondered why we have taken forever Davis, the Ministry of Transport, and team. Why don't we enforce the instant fines program? Why haven't we rolled out the cameras on our roads? You know, it is just as simple as that. We have a new guy at NTSA. I hope he's here. Yes, we have this new guy at NTSA. It is my position, Waziri, that within the shortest time possible, let us roll out the cameras. We've been discussing this forever. You know? When can we have the cameras on the roads, Davis? You haven't answered my question, Davis. When? When? Let's cut it to the chase.
Because of the investors program, let's give it a maximum of
1 month.
1 month. Thank you.
It has to be 1 month.
Thank you,
I
Excellency.
know it can be done within 1 month.
We'll do it, Your Excellency.
So, when you leave this place, Bwana DG, go do what you have to do with the support of the Minister and the Minister of Transport. Rolling out the cameras is not rocket science. We've had cameras before on the roads. So let us roll out cameras in is it 5 or 6 major towns in Kenya in the next 1 month. And those cameras are already connected to the whole framework of instant fines. Is that correct? So that way, we will make it easy for us to do several things. Number one, we do not need to argue with offenders. The cameras will provide foolproof evidence that they are in breach. Number two, we do not have to go and bother the Chief Justice in court. The fine will be predetermined. When you have committed the offense, you will have a fine on your phone instantly. And the issue of us not having money will also end, because we'll be collecting money instantly. So we will solve all our problems in one shot. Okay? And then we can allow the Chief Justice to handle the serious cases of corruption and all the others. So there is absolutely, so two things that you must do. Let us implement the instant fines. Is the law in Parliament? The instant fines, is the instant fines regulations, are they already in place? Does anybody know? Pardon? They are in the minor traffic offences regulations.
Yes, minor traffic offences regulations.
Have they been adopted by Parliament?
Yes.
So
in 2016.
So story finished. You know? So we have the law, we have the cameras, let's just roll them out. So this would be my real, instead of us, you know, all this is a good story. But you see, let's just finish it. Because I remember there was a small controversy that was brought to my attention on the sharing of the fines between the Justice Department, the Police Department, and others, and NTSA and somebody else. And I think that was sorted out. If it is not sorted out, we should convene quickly, sort it out, so that we roll out this program. That does not mean to say all the other things that we have said in terms of making sure that we can attend to those who are injured. And my proposal is that I hope the instant fine framework provides that the more offenses you commit, the higher the fine every time. You know, I think if you are a first-time offender, if it is 1,000 shillings, when you commit the next offense within the same year, it should go to 2,000, like that, so that finally it becomes much more painful to breach the law than to obey the law. As it is now, it is easier to breach the law than to observe the law. Okay? So if we can do that as of the timeline we have given, and then we can roll out the rest of on the highways and do all the other things that we are doing. I agree that we need a digital platform that is much more reliable than what we have at the moment. And I don't think that is, again, rocket science. I think we can put it together so that there is a digital system that brings all the actors into one space, and everybody can see in a transparent manner what is happening in which place, and we can all move in the same direction.